Good morning, Knights. Welcome to NDTV. Today is Friday, April 12th, 2019. I'm Charlotte Oxley here with Joe Kennedy. Joe, what do we have on the show today?
Thanks, Charlotte. On today's show, we'll bring you a look at what went on at prom, a recap of Youth Day, some information about the rapper Nipsey Hussle, who was killed last week, ND's softball team, and what students are doing over spring break.
Stay tuned, Knights. We're just getting started. Last Saturday, seniors and juniors enjoyed the Fly Me to the Moon prom night with dancing, food, pictures, and more.
Last Saturday, Notre Dame held their Fly Me to the Moon prom, where many seniors and juniors attended. The event was held at Los Robles Country Club, where there were many beautiful spaces for music, dancing, and eating. There was great music and a photo booth for everyone who attended the dance. We interviewed seniors Andrew Coda and Gavin Burkhart about how their night was going.
Without a doubt, I'm enjoying the little cup of straight-up frosting that they put out.
Oh yeah, that was really good.
That was the first dessert to go away, which surprises me because there was good cheesecake. But that was the best part so far.
We also interviewed Sean Corey and Olivia Goldberg about how long it took them to get ready for this event.
Over the span of 3 days, it probably took me about 7 hours collectively, maybe more.
It took me an hour and a half, and here's why. And I had to put on my suit, which you'd think is easy, but it's not easy. Because you had to add all these other things, like these buttons. And look at, I have cufflinks. I didn't even know what these were when I got this. I have no idea.
Lastly, we interviewed seniors Michael Afadian and Abby Cohen about their night together.
Well, he looks very handsome, so I'm glad that I get this candy on my arm. Is that how you say it? What's that phrase? Arm candy. Yes, arm candy.
No one else I'd rather spend it with than her. It's just great to have the last dance here at Notre Dame with someone who's just great.
Been looking forward to this dance for a really long time.
Yeah.
It seemed to truly fly everyone to the moon. We hope everyone had a great time, and we can't wait to see how prom 2020 turns out. This has been Sarah Fredrickson signing out for NDTV.
Seems like the upperclassmen really enjoyed their prom night and had a lot of fun. Thank you, ASB, for doing an amazing job in planning prom this year. Youth Day is the LA religious conference that brings in more than 12,000 young people from across the Archdiocese. This event allows young people to experience speakers, music, liturgy, and prayer while developing a deeper relationship with God. Let's take a closer look at how our students enjoyed this event.
Hey guys, it's Grace here at the Anaheim Convention Center for Youth Day 2019.
It is held at the Anaheim Convention Center, where over 12,000 students from all over come together to worship. You start with a mass in the morning with skits, songs, and prayer. It is primarily run by volunteer kids from their parishes and other outside organizations. After Mass, you go to different workshops, which give you the ability to share your opinion and talk about current events. This year, we went to a workshop on racism and a panel with 4 different people of faith talking about their journey as a Catholic teen. It was a great experience to listen to people's views and how they became the person they are today.
We interviewed some students to see how they're enjoying Youth Day.
My favorite thing at Youth Day would have to be everyone coming together as a whole. I saw so many schools that I didn't even know existed.
So what do you think of Youth Day?
I think Youth Day is very beneficial for us teenagers to learn a lot about God and to just experience different things.
I also had the opportunity to interview one of the panel speakers that we watched that day.
How's your Youth Day so far?
My Youth Day has been amazing. I've been greeted by so many different people, and it's just amazing to see all the different faces here.
Were you nervous up on the panel at all?
I was at first, but once you get through the first time, it becomes a lot easier. But yes, but nervousness only means that you're ready, so.
I had such a great experience at Youth Day. I can't wait to come back next year. Hopefully I'll see more of you there. I'm Grace Hale signing out for NDTV.
Looks like our students had a great time at Youth Day. We hope it was an amazing experience for those who went. Thank you to Miss Monroe, who organized the event for students to attend. Nipsey Hussle, a loved LA rapper who was shot and killed on March 31st, left a strong legacy and impact on his community. NDTV reporter Aiden Pignon went to find out more about Nipsey Hussle and his career in rap and how he gave back to the community.
Nipsey Hussle, the Los Angeles rapper who earned a Grammy nomination for Best Rap Album earlier this year, was shot and killed in LA last Sunday. He was 33. Hussle, whose real name is Ermias Ashkedon, was one of 3 people shot outside of a clothing store he owned. Ashkedon died from gunshot wounds of the head and torso. The death of Hussle sent shockwaves not just in Los Angeles, but also on our very own campus.
I made a song with Nipsey Hussle. I started taking my music career seriously around this time last year. Through my dad, I got in contact with Nipsey, and we decided to invite him to come over to Marvin's room and work on music. And so Nipsey decided to support me by collaborating on my debut single. It was just great. He just spoke wisdom to me the whole time we were there. He laid down his part, which was really cool. I decided to deconstruct it, and I'm just gonna redo it as a tribute.
In addition to being a rapper, Hussle is also a philanthropist who always gave back to his community. He owns several local businesses and recently opened up a STEM center and co-working space to help Los Angeles residents break into the tech industry. I recently interviewed Mr. Leon Anderson, who was friends with Nipsey and grew up in the same neighborhood.
He took people who, was going down certain paths of, maybe being in prison or not having the same opportunities. He never counted them off, and he never wrote them off. When they came home and they was from that section, he made sure that looking in that situation where there was nobody who was really creating opportunities, he looked up and said, I will be the one. So when people came home, he gave people jobs. He kept people out of the streets. He was basically rehabilitating his community.
Nipsey's investing in his community inspired others to follow, such as music producer and artist Pharrell Williams and actress Issa Rae. Film director Ava DuVernay encouraged those who knew Hussle to remember him as bright, genuine, forward-thinking. I'm Aiden Pignon reporting for NDTV.
We will continue to keep Nipsey's family in our prayers during this devastating time. This season, the girls' softball team has been working hard toward their goal of making CIF playoffs.
The varsity girls softball team has had a great season so far. The 3 junior team captains, Jessica Guerrero, Taylor Lernahan, and Jules Vargas, explain how this season will lead them to success and how they will become closer as a team.
Okay, I thought our season was gonna go well, maybe to a rocky start just because we have a super young team, but we're getting it done so far.
I think that we're going to do really well this season. We've really come together as a collective group, and we're going to do some damage this season.
Our team chemistry this year is really good. The upperclassmen are getting along well with the lowerclassmen, and it really shows on the field.
I also interviewed Coach Vasquez on her thoughts about this season.
We're currently trailing Chaminade by half a game out of first place. So beating Chaminade today has then Chaminade and Notre Dame, hopefully securing a tie for the Mission League Championship. We beat Alemany last week and then beat them the week prior. So that's the first time I think in a number of years as I can remember that we've swept the series against Alemany. So we're strong this year. We've got a extremely deep team. The girls are talented, that they care for each other, they love each other.
Great job to all the coaches and players for a great season so far. And this is Ella Ryback signing out for NDTV.
Seems like the girls are doing great this season. Come see them play against Marlboro on April 16th. This away league game will be played at 3:15 p.m. Spring break is right around the corner, and here at ND, I know that we're all excited to go on break. We took a look at some of the plans teachers and students have in mind for break.
After weeks of hard work at Notre Dame, we caught up with some students and faculty on what they're planning to do for this spring break.
For spring break, I'm just staying home. I'm going to hang out with my friends and go to the beach, go swimming. Yeah.
For spring break, we'll probably have a lot of track practice because we've got a big span of time there to get better. And I'll probably hit an Angel game and a Dodger game or something like that.
For spring break, I'm going college touring, and I'm going to be playing volleyball and soccer.
For spring break, I'm also doing college trips.
I work at a nail salon where they do nails,
and I'll be working there this spring break. So come to Valacares.
For spring break, we're going on immersion and
probably go to the beach
and
hang out with friends and stuff.
It looks like our students and faculty are going to have a fun, productive spring break. This is Stella Markel signing out for NDTV.
I can't wait to go on spring break, and it seems like a lot of you are excited too. Our last day of school before break will be April 17th. That's our show for today. We'll see you next week when we bring you highlights from TV Productions' Seattle trip and take you behind the scenes of the yearbook and journalism classes. I'm Joe Kennedy.
And I'm Charlotte Oxley. Have a fabulous weekend, Knights.